And hello, Shock fans. This is your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross. Back for another Rips Random Reviews. And sorry if the camera glitched up there for a minute. And today we're looking at the last Godzilla figure I think I'll be reviewing for a little while. Unless I review like the little chibi ones. This is the original Mechagodzilla. And this was one of the more recent ones they released. I think like the new sets, they always repack. Like they had Mothra in it, which was old. Gigan in it, I think, or something, Godzilla, and Mechagodzilla was the first one I seen on the shelf, and I was like, I gotta get this dude because I have the game for the SNES. I don't see it within reaching distance, but Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters. I can't remember. It's not the weird one where you have a map, and when you get into the fight, you have to use the battle spirit or whatever to make him attack. And I know a lot of people might not like that game. I don't know about I've never watched reviews for it or what people say about it, but it's a childhood memory for me, and I always wanted every monster from that game. And I've got a Godzilla, a King Ghidorah. I don't have a Mecha King Ghidorah yet, or a Biollante. But the two bosses that I really remember fighting always, well, King Ghidorah was always easy to beat, but Mechagodzilla, the second boss, was always the first one I struggled with as a kid. Nowadays, it's not as hard, of course, but I was just really thrilled to see this guy, because he's one of my favorites because of that reason. And I mean, he doesn't look like a threatening robot. He's freaky looking, but he's just like tin plated. I mean, this thing is really nicely detailed. It's got even the little chest missile part here where he fires it. The nose, the flamethrowers, the eyes are painted the correct color. Head sculpt is good. All of it's here, and that's what I'm surprised about these little guys. For like $8 or $10, you can get these, and they're very nicely detailed. Not superposable. But this is the stance he was pretty much in the movie. I know it doesn't look like the coolest stance, but I mean, it's still cool. And I will say, like always, Thundercracker was on hand while I was filming this. And he's about an inch shorter because the 6-inch, 5-inch scale. Articulation on this guy is actually pretty good. He can, now I never said I'd do the whole thing, he can move 360. This is important because, I don't know if he done it in the movie, but in the game for the Wii, his head spins 360 when he breathes fire. So that's pretty cool. He's even got the little finger missiles. The arms can only go like this. It'd been cool if they were more inward, but I like this pose for some reason. Legs cannot move at all. There is, though, a waist joint. And he can, I think in the game, I remember fighting as him, and he could do that. So, and the tail isn't super long, but that it isn't supposed to be. I had Mechagodzilla 2, I think it was which one it was. It's the Mechagodzilla from the first Godzilla fighting game for the GameCube and PS2 and Xbox, that one. Destroy All Monsters was that one. Super Godzilla was the Super Nintendo one, so let me clear that up. And I had him, Rodan, Anguirus, and there was one, I think an older Godzilla. I can't remember which one. And I don't know how I lost those. I've always had those back there, but I don't even remember how those others got lost. And I really wish I had those now. Especially the Mechagodzilla. But yeah, this one's really cool. It's a classic, iconic Godzilla monster, and he just looks cool with the other bad guys. And just, he's cool looking. He's vintage. You can tell this guy is one of the older Godzilla monsters, not one of the new, high-tech ones. He's just the silly originals, and I love it. It's awesome. This is one of my favorites. So yeah, I would highly suggest you guys pick him up if you can find him. So until next time, this has been your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross, Rip the Full-Blown Freak Show, signing off. Farewell.